Namaste guys, this is Uday. Welcome back to UD's Quickest Movie Reviews. As always, we are back with some wonderful filmmakers and their works that we are going to review and rate in this episode. If you haven't yet subscribed our channel, please do hit that subscribe and smash that bell icon so that you can get all our updates as we do it. So without any further ado, let's start our show. Welcome back. Let's start the episode with our quick movie category. The very first movie that we are going to review in quick movie category is Bigyapan Data. Bigyapan Data, with a screen time of 5 minutes 58 seconds, is a social satiric Bengali quick movie that is hosted on Pixotica Entertainment YouTube channel. The movie basically starts with this businessman casually calling his friend, who is a tutorial owner. As they talk, the businessman tells him that he wants to advertise his footwear business. Listening to this, the tutorial owner comes up with an idea to utilize the pandemic situation to develop both their businesses. What is the idea? Did that work? And how did they both end up in profit is the rest of the film. Somehow I was expecting a different end and was not really convinced with the current climax. However, some choose to see the hope and some others choose to see the truth. Now let's agree to disagree there. Concept by Mr. Avik Mandal and screenplay editing direction by Mr. Shivam Roy. Bigyapan Data is a very cleverly made script with a very limited resources used. DOP Mr. Avarneel Das and Prosmit Datta Roy did a great job. However, the initial phone call when the tutorial owner is sitting in a dark place, I think they could have chosen some other place because the balance of the light was not proper and the angle was too low, and I don't see the emphasis why they actually took that in that place where they could have chosen to have a place where there is more light. I understand they did not use any artificial light, but then they could have used some reflectors. I see there was a lot of natural disturbance which can be avoided using a filter, or maybe they could have treated this particular audio in softwares like Adobe Audition or any other audio software that could have enhanced the feeling of the film to the next level. At the end of the day, Bigyapan Data is a very cleverly made quick movie. We appreciate the whole team, and here in UD's Quickest Movie Reviews, we rate Bigyapan Data a 3-star in our show. The very first short film that we are going to review in today's episode is Calling. Calling is a Hindi love drama short film that is hosted on Vimeo, a video streaming website. The story starts with this young man who is posting a thank you message to everyone who wished him on his birthday on Facebook, seeing which the girl calls him. As they talk, the viewer understands that these two were in a relationship in the past and have broken up. As the call goes on, they start recalling their past, how they used to be, and what are the incidents that happened and their memories. How will the call end and what happens at the end is a very interesting story to watch. Apart from the story of the film, the making itself is a very interesting and very new, fresh idea to watch, as the complete movie is in the prospect of a telephone, as the complete movie is in the prospect of a mobile phone as they are talking in a video call. Written, directed and edited by Mr. Vrishabh Maitri, Calling, personally, I feel is a very intelligent made movie. Both the actors did a wonderful job. Appreciating the whole team and the thought, here at UD's Quickest Movie Reviews, we rate Calling a 4-star in our show. The next movie that we are going to review in UD's quickest movie review is Realize. Realize is a Kannada social awareness short film hosted on Santosh Khadur Creations, a YouTube channel. With the screen time of 8 minutes 23 seconds, Realize is actually a social message movie that is an eye-opener about corona pandemic solutions. With the screen time of 8 minutes 23 seconds, Realize is an actual social message that is a real eye-opener towards the corona pandemic situation. The story starts with this young man who stays along with his 3 other friends who shares an apartment with them, comes back from work, and in a casual manner when they speak, one of the friends advises this person to wear a mask as he is a pizza delivery boy and has more chances to get affected by the coronavirus. The guy gets pissed off when he listens to this and starts giving his version, saying that he is not a IT guy to wear all these fancy stuff. And when the other guy starts saying that corona doesn't look for an IT guy, for a rich man, for a poor man, it affects everyone. And that is when the guy gets more angry and says that he doesn't want to live a life where he has to put on a lot of things to stay alive. And he thinks if he has to die, he will die anyways. I mean, this is the most stupidest reasoning that we often come across when we advise people to wear a mask, isn't it? However, the story still continues, and when this guy goes in and he sleeps, later one of the friends come to wake him up for the lunch, and they realize that the person is no more. And now the twist of the story comes where these people are scared if the fellow is dead due to corona. What happens next? And how is the story going to put light on the corona situation and the importance of the precautions that we have to take during the pandemic? Is a very educational and very sensible subject that is taught in this film. Coming to the technical part, story, screenplay, dialogues, direction by Mr. Santosh K really had a wonderful storyline, and he did write a wonderful play. As a director, he did a great job in composing every single scene. However, often I observed that the actor was a bit delayed in delivering their dialogues. In return, the timing was missed and it was looking a bit lagged, and there was a constant disconnection of actors with their character. I suggest Mr. Santosh to take few reading sessions and workshops so that the actor can get into his character and the chemistry works well between those actors and the characters. Cinematography by Mr. Gagan PG is really wonderful. Apart from few unwanted blur, I can see the frames were properly captured. However, I can see a constant flicker in the frame. Almost every single scene that was shot in the hall place, every shot had this small flicker. Initially, I thought it was an external light or something that was flickering. Then I observed that there was this ceiling fan which was turned on, and that was giving a wave motion to the light. I mean, it was cutting the source light in such a way that you may not have noticed it on your camera, but when you are editing, I'm sure you would have noticed this constant flicker. If you have did this deliberately to get some kind of effect to your film, then congratulations, you got it right. But however, as a common audience, I was feeling it very disturbing to my eye, and if you have given that effect wantedly, I don't think it worked out, in convincing your audience. Editing and VFX is done by Mr. Gagan and Devik Vijay, editing is really decent. Your cuts were good, you did maintain that intense mood. I think color could have been a bit better. I love all those shots you are taken outdoor, but when it comes to indoor, I felt the color was a bit dull, and you know, there were more things that you could have done. However, whatever you did is really decent, but I'm sure your coloring could have been much better, which in turn would have taken your movie to the next level. I'm very happy that after such a long time, I'm reviewing a Kannada movie in our show. In one word, if I have to say to the makers, I would say Filmo, super guru. All the best to the whole team, and here at UD's Quickest Movie Reviews, we rate Realize a 3.5 star in our show. All the best. The next short film that we are going to review is Bhai Log in Lockdown. With a screen time of 17 minutes 13 seconds, Bhai Log in Lockdown is a comic Hindi short film hosted on Kutub Star Productions YouTube channel. The story basically is about this South Indian gangster along with his associate who is locked at his home due to the pandemic lockdown. At the peak of the effects of lockdown on their business, there is this other associate, Muttu, who walks in with the news saying that the liquor shops are open and Muttu has picked some purses who are standing in that liquor shop lines. The gangster gets angry because he realizes the pain of these people who are standing in the liquor shop lines and says that henceforth they are not going to pickpocket from these people, and also explains that he wants to change his line of business from pickpockets and small settlements to becoming a supari killer. Supari killer in the sense contract killer. So what happens next? Will they ever get a customer who wants someone to be killed? And if they get, will they kill? How is the story going to end is a most hilarious and comic way of seeing a pandemic situation for the most powerful gangsters. Coming to the technicality of the film, written by Mr. Altaf Sheikh, everything else like cinematography, editing, direction by Mr. Akram Sheikh, Bhai Log in Lockdown, the very thought itself is a very hilarious subjective to deal with. I really appreciate the thought and the efforts they put in to mold this idea as hilarious as possible is really great. Though the camera is a bit shaky and was not really properly focused, you may not notice that because the hilarious visuals that you see doesn't need a very strong camera work to work with. The intelligence of the maker was shown when they have chose to use different slangs for the different characters. For example, Muttu is a Tamilian and the very basic main character, the gangster himself, is a Teluguite, and the other associate is using a little bit of Urdu. Really generated a lot of fun when they speak. Appreciating the whole team, here at UD's Quickest Movie Reviews, we rate Bhai Log in Lockdown a 3-star in our show. All the best. The next movie that we are going to review in UD's Quickest Movie Reviews is The Dream Valley. Dream Valley is a silent, graphic-centered horror fantasy short film. The storyline of the film is very simple. This guy, who is walking in a forest enjoying his music, is caught in a rain and decides to stop at a nearby shade. As he stops and waits for this rain to come down, he falls asleep and he wakes up with the sound of this thunder. When he looks around, he sees this small pouch. When he opens the pouch, there is a letter in it and an injection or maybe a vaccine. When he opens the letter, he sees that this vaccine has to be delivered to someone who is nearby in the valley. Seeing this, the man decides to give it to that particular person. He starts walking towards the particular valley that is written, looking at the direction. As he walks, he realizes that there is someone who is following him. Very soon, he will understand that this someone is not a human being, but some kind of entity. What is this creature? Why is it following him? Will he escape this creature? How will all this end? Is a very interesting and intense subject to watch. The film, as I personally feel, is an experiment or a test shot taken to see the skills of the filmmakers about how good they are in their graphics or their skills to scare their audience. I really appreciate the hard work they have put in this movie, and I should consider that this is one of those best movies that I saw had a very good visual effects in the short film category. But I see they can do much better than this, and they are still a very far away from what we call perfection. Coming to the technicalities, story, direction, camera, sound, VFX are done by Mr. G. Ravichandran. I really am surprised how can one person single-handedly do so many things and can deliver such a good output. Wishing Mr. Ravi a very best. And here at UD's Quickest Movie Reviews, we rate Dream Valley a 3-star in our show. All the best. The next short film that we are going to review is Silra. Silra is a Tamil short film that is talking about a social problem and is hosted on Behind Wood TV. The movie basically starts with this guy who gives finance at a very high rate of interest. And there is this other old man who has taken money and is not able to repay him back. However, he sells everything he has got, he repays, and is demanded another 5 lakh rupees, or he is threatened his son will be beaten to death. Helpless guy tries to arrange money from any source possible. As he tries, there is this other young man who listens to him accidentally and inquires him what is the problem. And when he comes to know exact problem, he promises this old man that he is going to help. Now this young man goes to his friend who is an NRI and expresses his wish to help this person. But the NRI practically thinks about this and says this is not what they have to do, as they cannot go ahead and help everyone who is in need. That is not their job. However, the person insists to help and says he is going to do it without his help. What is this young man going to do? How will he help this old man? How is he going to teach a lesson to that ruthless financier? Is a very interesting and a very intense subject that filmmakers have chosen. Coming to the technicality of the film, written and directed by Mr. Parasuraman, Silra is a very effective storyline and a very well made script too. Cinematography by Mr. Parasuraman and Venkat Raghavan did a decent job. Editing by Mr. Venkatesh is really very nice, but when it comes to color of the film, I was a bit disappointed there. You could have used some better colors so that it will enhance the film and it gives much better visual experience to the audience. However, I must say it is a well thought and well scripted and effective film that you guys have did. I really appreciate the whole team and wish them all the best. And here at UD's Quickest Movie Reviews, we rate Silray a 3.5 star in our show. Now that brings us to the last film of the episode. I was saving this film for the end as I wanted to end this episode with a wow factor. And the name of the wow factor film that we are going to watch and review is The Phantom of the Reef. The Phantom of the Reef is an English adventure drama that is hosted on PG Motion Pictures. Frankly, this is one of a kind film that I have watched in a short film segment. Mind blowing. The story basically starts with this young pilot who is flying on an ocean nowhere and suddenly in an accident crashes his flight into the sea and ends up on an island, a dead island, where he had to survive. When he's shown all bit aged, worn off. He's waiting for someone sitting on a rock in that ocean. He's waiting for someone. It is during this time that there is this other guy who floats onto the island. He's taken to the place. He is served with some soup. As they talk, the new guy says that he has come to rescue one of his friends. Listening to this, the guy laughs. In a weird situation, this guy, the new guy, asks, how did he survive? That is when he discovers that this guy has become a cannibal. He feeds on people who floats onto that island. And also he understands that his friend is also there. As more weird things unpack, we understand that this person keeps his food alive so that it won't get spoiled. And there are very graphical images shown in this film. Now, will the new guy survive? What will happen to him? What will happen to the pilot who has become a cannibal now? Will they be rescued? If yes, how? What will be the end of the story? Is a very intense and an unbelievable experience to watch this film. Coming to the technical part of the film. Script by Mr. Sachin Sundaram and screenplay by Mithun Sundaresan. The Phantom of the Reef is one of a kind short film I have ever seen. A well scripted, a gripping screenplay will not let you realize that the film is a 26-minute, 28-second long short film. Both DOP and art departments are handled by Mr. Moby, who did a wonderful job in every single frame. We can see the effort of the cameraman and the effect of art that brings that frame alive to us. When it comes to short films, the most unappreciated factor of short films is art. We usually ignore art and just continue with whatever we have, but then you should understand art is one particular department that can bring your frame all alive. And in this short film, I can bet you that they did their homework when it comes to art. I really appreciate Mr. Moby for understanding the importance of art in a film. Coming to the editor, editing, color and sound are by Mr. Arun PG, who did magic. I mean, without a proper editing, color, and the sound, this movie cannot be what it is right now. Perfect cuts, wonderful transactions, and a very nice color technique, wonderful ambience made this film reach to the next level. When it comes to this movie, how can we forget VFX, FX, and the graphics they have used to enhance the level of the movie? I mean, every single department have given their 100% to this movie. Yeah, that's what I can say. Technically, this is a marvelous movie, a wonderful experience, and an unbelievable storyline for a short film. With that, we rate Phantom of the Reef a 4.5 star in our show. All the best. And that brings us to the end of the show, guys. I personally thank Mr. Venkatesh Vishwanath, who is our special reviewer of the show. And I want you guys to watch each and every film that we have reviewed in this episode. I want you to write what you felt, what is your rating for these movies in our comment boxes. You can also write your suggestions and you can also write your comments in our comment box. Do not forget to subscribe, share, like our program and extend your support as you always do. With that note, till we meet next time, this is Uday signing off. Namaste.